it's Disney Girl back for another episode of my Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So this video is going to be all about the Moana spoilers. So everything you need to know from unlocking her, to welcoming her, to getting her comfy cozy costume, everything is going to be in this video. So make sure you guys watch through all the way to the very end to get all of the details. But first, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that little bell for post notifications. Also too, don't forget if you enjoyed this video to give it a big Mickey thumbs up. Alright, so let's talk about Moana. So the very first thing we did the very first week of the event, we needed to collect 20 of the tapestry pieces. Now again, that was in the first week, and what we needed to do was unlock Chief Tui, and then basically right after that we were able to unlock Moana's 20 tapestries. So basically we used Cinna for 2 hours, Gramatala for 4, Hey Hey for 4, you could also do Cinna for 6, and then Chief Tui for 6. Now Cinna, it just depended on whether you had the attraction or not in order to send her out on the 2-hour quest versus the 6. So that was sort of the trick with that one. We also could see that we needed 10,000 event currency and 60 minutes to welcome her. So again, we were able to start working on that currency and stuff like that. We weren't able to get to probably 10,000 during our first week, but definitely by the time we got to the second one. Now, we did need 30 Kakamora Spears, which was the next character token that we needed to collect for her. And we were able to collect that during the first week, but most of us were able to sort of finish that off in the second one. So as you guys could see on the screen just before, that I actually was able to get basically the 20 tapestries and the 30 Kakamora Spears. Now, if you guys haven't unlocked it or you're still working on it, Pua was able to go out on a 2-hour quest. Now, he needed to be a level 1, and you had to have Tamatoa's lair. Then there was Cinna, who went out for 4 hours, and she needed Tamatoa's lair though to do this. And then Chief Tui was 6 hours. He needed to defeat the Kakamora. He needed to be at a level 3, so you had to work on him quite a bit to get that. Then there was Pua for 6 hours. Again, he needed to be a level 1. Now that was sort of the thing, is Pua, if he was out on that 6-hour quest, you did not need Tamatoa's lair. But if you had Tamatoa's lair, then you were able to send him out on the 2-hour one. Then there was Hey Hey for 8 hours, Maui for 8 hours, and Cinna for 12. So the thing is, guys, is if you didn't, again, have Tamatoa's lair, then Cinna was 12 hours, and that was literally ridiculous. Now, I was able, as soon as I welcomed Pua, I basically was able to collect the remainder of the spears, so that was super duper helpful because he was just out on a 2-hour quest. So Maui and Hey Hey weren't useful to me because, again, I don't have Maui yet, and I didn't have Hey Hey up until yesterday, and I had finished it like 2 days before that. So basically, if you guys are still working on it, then again, Tamatoa's layer is super helpful, but if you're not going to invest in that, then you might want to think about Hey Hey. And then the last character token that we need to collect for, again, this is in the third and final week. So this is the boat repair material. So I still haven't unlocked this, but I do know the quests and the characters and what levels they will need to be in order to be able to do this. So, again, we need the 50 boat repair materials, and Hey Hey is basically one of the characters that's going to be super duper helpful in this again, and he is going to go out on a 4-hour quest. Now, this quest is called Try to Help, and he can be a level 1 to do that. Then Cinna, she has to be a level 6, so I actually need to level her up once more once I welcome Maui. I will definitely be doing that pretty much right away, I think, just because I need to have her at a 6 by the time we unlock the boat repair materials. I'm guessing that as soon as we welcome Maui, we will hopefully be able to start collecting that character token, and if not, then it will probably be once we get him to a level 2. So basically, we know Maui has to be a level 2 at some point. Actually, he does need to be for the boat repair materials, so I'll talk about that in just a second here. So basically, that's sort of my strategy with this, is I need to get Maui into the kingdom, get him to a 2, level up Cinna, and then obviously continue on with the storyline that we'll need to do to build the third and final attraction. So we said Cinna needs to be a level 6, Grammatella, she needs to be a level 1, mine's like a 3 right now, so that's fine, and that quest is 4 hours, and it's called Collecting Boat Repair Materials. Then there's Pua for 4 hours, and that quest is called Find Boat Repair Materials. Then Maui, again, I said he needs to be at a level 2, but he goes out with Chief Tui, who needs to be a level 5 for 6 hours, and the quest is called Strictly Wait, with a question mark. So again, there are going to be 4 quests that we are going to be able to send our characters out on to try and get those 50 boat repair materials pretty quickly. So again, Hey, Cinna and Grammatella together, Pua, and then Maui and Chief Tui together. So again, if you guys want, I would level up your Chief Tui to a 5 if he's not there already. We know Cinna already had to be a 5 if you wanted to be able to do the quest to unlock Maui. So basically, most of you guys probably have her about ready to go to a 6 anyways, but just know you need to keep collecting those island crabs to get those flowers, because again, we're going to need lots of them to level Cinna up as well as welcome Maui, because he's like 80, so it's a lot. Alright, so basically that is everything for Moana to welcome her. That was sort of everything that leads to that point. But we know we're going to need to level Moana up. Now, usually we have to have the last character that gets the comfy cozy costume, we need to have them usually at a level 2 before we can unlock that. So that leads me to what character tokens do we need to actually level up Moana, because they are not going to be the same as the character tokens that we are using to welcome her. So, we are looking at the first token, which is the necklace token, and I actually got a few of those from the Radiant chest, so that was actually super duper useful, and I think that's really going to help me out to level her up a little bit faster. So, necklace token, Maui, he goes out on a 2-hour quest. Now he needs to be a level 2 for this, and you need to have homecoming celebration out in your kingdom in order for this quest to be done, and it's called Tell Tales of Myself. So again, Maui again needs to be at a 2 for sure, as we know, to be able to do this quest, and as well to be able to welcome her, so that is obviously going to be good that will be done by that point. Chief Tui, he needs to be a level 3, and he has a 4-hour quest that's called Check Fish Traps. So basically, again, the level 3, but he goes to Moana's boat for that. So make sure that's out in your kingdom. Then there's Pua for 4 hours. He needs to be a level 2. Plus, you guys need to have the homecoming celebration in your kingdom. And that quest is Wander About. Then Tamatoa's Lair, just on its own, by having that in your kingdom, that collects it every 4 hours, or at least has the possibility to drop it. And Moana's boat does as well, but that is every 8 hours that drops. So basically, you guys, no matter what, if you don't have Tamatoa's Lair or not, you at least will still have one attraction that will have the possibility to drop that token for us. Now, it's probably going to be an epic drop, that's my guess, so it's going to be probably pretty challenging to drop those tokens. Then there is Moana's Ears hat. So these are the characters that we can send out for this and the attractions that will be useful. Grammatella, she goes out on a 2-hour quest, and that is called Beings of Legend, and we need to have Kakamura's boat attraction built in our kingdom. So we'll have to definitely make sure that we push the storyline along after Maui to be able to put that into the kingdom. So make sure you guys have a little section of land for it. Actually, I'm not sure how big exactly it's going to be in the kingdom, so I'm going to kind of leave probably a medium slot sort of available. Then Pua, he goes out on a 2-hour quest, and it's called Stay Clear of Water. Now, he needs to be a level 3 for this one, so make sure you guys are still leveling up Pua and everything. If you left him at a 2, please get him to a 3, plus Moana's boat. So that attraction will need to be built in the kingdom. Then there is Hey for 2 hours, and that quest is Staying Put. He will also be visiting Moana's boat. Then there is Cinna and Moana together, and that's a 4-hour quest, and it's called Loving Support. That's actually going to be probably, hopefully, a cute quest, because Cinna hasn't really had any cute quests yet. She just basically collects coconuts. That's basically been literally every animation we've seen so far, so I'd like to see some more with her. Then the attraction that is going to possibly drop Moana's ears hat is the Kakamora boat, and that is going to drop every 6 hours. So that is basically what we need for Moana to get her to a level 2. I don't know how much currency that's going to cost, because that wasn't on the leaks, but I think we have a pretty good idea just based off of the other characters and stuff when we've been leveling them up to a 2. It'll probably be a couple hundred currency at most. Now, there are some characters, guys, that will interfere with Moana's token drops. So in other words, for you newer players out there, this means don't level up these characters if you want to level up Moana. So Cinna, Grammatella, Chief Tui, and Maui. So that's a good chunk of the characters from the event that we have to be careful about. Now, as I said, I know we need to level up Cinna to a level 6. That is pretty much mandatory for us to do, so we know that that character token drop could interfere. However, Cinna is pretty easy to collect for. Her character tokens were like uncommon and common, so again, shouldn't interfere at all. Grammatella, I'm not going to level up anymore from like what level she is now. I think she's a 3. There is no point doing that because her character tokens are a little bit more difficult, so I know I won't be doing her. Chief Tui, I'll probably leave him alone. His are like not hard, but again, they take a little bit more time than someone like Cinna. And then Maui, well, Maui, I at least need to get him to a 2 no matter what, so he'll probably have to be ready to go to a 3 before those character tokens won't interfere. So we'll have to wait and see how the timing works for all of this. We don't have a lot of time left in the event, and there's still, as I said, lots to do with Moana. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful, but I will keep you guys posted like throughout the videos and stuff like that on sort of how it's going and the drops and, you know, whether someone like Cinna or Maui ended up being, a character that interfered a little bit too much. But again, we'll have to sort of wait and see on that. Now, I guess the final thing to talk about is going to be Moana's comfy cozy costume. Yay! Super excited about this one. So basically, to unlock this, we need to welcome Moana. It doesn't say we need to get her to a level 2, but that's just basically from previous events and stuff like that. You have to get them to a level 2 in order to unlock it. But again, it doesn't say that in the spoiler, so again, I'll keep you posted on that detail, but I definitely will probably be getting her there anyways, because I hopefully will have enough character tokens to almost do it right away. But anyways, so we need to welcome Moana. Now, this costume requires a lot of currency. Are you guys ready for this? 14,000 event currency. Yeah, pause for dramatic effect. 14,000 event currency for this and 60 minutes of your time. So basically, that last 60 minutes could make all the difference in terms of the event being over. So basically, this is where it's going to cut things pretty close for a lot of us. But anyways, and we need 20 of Moana's ears hats. What? Like, honestly, guys, this doesn't even make any sense. Like, 20? That is just way too many. Unless Moana's ears hats are literally a common drop, I don't even know how this is going to work. We need 20 glitched fabrics. Now, the only place they put in the spoilers that you'll be able to get this glitch fabric is from the princess dressing room. Now, on the spoilers, there's actually a point and it's supposed to have, I guess, something else, and it just is a question mark. So that means there is going to be another way, probably, to get these glitch fabrics. Now, since it's a question mark, I'm thinking, to be honest, I don't think it's going to be any of the characters, like the other princesses going to the dressing room. I don't think so, but I would think it might be found actually in Merlin's shop. I know the glitch fabrics have been there before, so it's possible that they could be there again. Now, also, too, I'm guessing Moana's ears hats could be found there as well, so you never know. I might be using some of that currency on that if I don't spend it all on the attraction that actually wins, which I need to do that video. I'm going to tally those scores up this afternoon and hopefully post that video for you guys tomorrow. But anyways, continuing on here with Moana, we are going to also need 20 comfy Moana fabrics. Now, in the past, like I remember, what was it, the Little Mermaid one? I think it was ridiculous, and the drops were like legendary for that, and it was so hard to get. Honestly, it was brutal. but I'm doubting that that's going to be the case. Again, it's probably going to be not that difficult, hopefully. Anyway, so Moana for 2 hours, that's going to be the quest, and it's going to be called Ready to Sail. Then Hey Hey for 4 hours, called Walking Along. I hope everybody has Hey Hey, and I hope these drops are common, or at the very least uncommon, because if they're any harder than uncommon, then we are looking at this being impossible. Now, there should be a bundle for Moana's Comfy Cozy costume, just so you guys know, and for Moana, there usually is some sort of bundle that comes for the last character once you, like, it reaches, like, the last sort of 7 days or whatever of the event. It just sort of depends, but there should be a bundle for Moana that comes up soon, and also there should be one for the Comfy Cozy costume. So if you guys are feeling stressed on time, you can buy it for real money as well. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me. I'm hoping I can do it, because I know I've got the currency right now, but these fabrics, my goodness, that scares me. Really, it does. And Moana's ears hats, we might have to be opening some radiant chests, so hopefully there's a bundle too for those. Who knows, guys? It's gonna be an interesting adventure for Moana's Comfy Cozy costume if these spoilers are truly accurate. And you know what? They haven't let me down so far in any event, so I'm just hoping that it's gonna be an easy drop. All right, anyways, that is basically everything for Moana, guys. Again, hopefully you found this helpful and aren't as shocked as I am about Moana's Comfy Cozy costume. If you are and you think it is going to be possible to complete the event, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know your progress on Maui right now. I'd love to hear your progress for everybody. Hopefully I'll have him by tomorrow as well, so I'll probably have 2 videos going up tomorrow for Disney Magic Kingdom, so that is going to be pretty exciting. So again, if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a big Mickey thumbs up, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.